Number 1, pronouncement of judgment.
Although the Supreme Court has said that the Limitation Act 1960 does not apply to prohibited conduct, in my opinion, in our opinion, any inordinate delay on the part of the prohibition to lodge its claim for damages might be presumed to cause irretrievable prejudice to the employer. The statutory authority cannot enjoy greater rights, that too in quasi-judicial proceedings before the Provident Fund Authority, than the government, which has 30 years time under Article 102, 112 of the Limitation Act 1963 to 502. A statutory authority, not being a government, has 3 years time to do so under Article 130. Therefore, any claim by the Provident Fund Authority, not being government, beyond 3 years should be presumed to cause irretrievable prejudice to the employer, unless this presumption is rebutted by the Provident Fund Authority. The Provident Fund Commissioner, in passing the refused order, has not addressed these issues at all. In the circumstances, the Regional Provident Fund Commissioner is directed to ascertain the amount of penalty or damages payable by the respondent for the above period, that is 3 years preceding the issuance of the demand, which so-called notice dated 21st October 2021, only on the basis of the above observations. If the respondent is willing to pay the damages or penalty under the said Act for a period of 3 years preceding the issuance of the demand, which is dated 21st October 2021, well and good. No hearing is required. Only damages or penalty amount will be computed by the Regional Provident Fund Commissioner. If the respondent wants a remission of that amount on any of the grounds mentioned above, as on the basis of the Supreme Court ruling, it may write in this behalf to the Regional Provident Fund Commissioner within 4 weeks of communication of this order. In that event, the Regional Provident Fund Commissioner shall start a proceeding, give the respondent an opportunity to file a written statement of its case with legal submissions and an opportunity of being heard, and pass a reasoned order with 3 months of communication of the respondent's intention to seek partial remission of the claim amount for damages or penalty. The improved judgment and order is set aside. The appeal is partly allowed to the above extent and disposed of accordingly to order its process.
Published.
Legal bench will sit in 15. 10 to 15.
Number 1.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordships, I'm seeking for an accommodation today.
Petitioner,
I am for the petitioner, Lordship.
on the prayer of learned counsel,
This is 2014 matters, my lord. I think this is the oldest case pending in this High Court, my lord.
what is the matter about?
This is about subsidy, my lord.
What is your difficulty?
Lordship, I'm being led by Mr. Paul, Lordship, in this matter. He has some personal difficulties today, Lordship.
Anyway, miss, today is a one-day bench on the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner. This application is adjourned for the day.
I do oblige, Lordship.
Number 2.
You come and see me immediately after court, huh?
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, there are three petitions, Your Lordship, back in this item, Your Lordship.
Sorry?
There are three petitions back in this item, Your Lordship. And one of the petition passed away, Your Lordship. Lordship, I may be allowed to file a substitution, Your Lordship.
There is one with petitioner,
Three petitions, Your Lordship.
Gulab Sena.
No, Your Lordship. Petitioner WC 260, Your Lordship. Dhiren Roy.
Which matter? Item number?
No, Your Lordship. Three petitions has been tagged along, Your Lordship.
First title is wrong.
No, Your Lordship.
Dhiren Chandra Roy has died.
Lordship, we were recently informed, Your Lordship, that he has passed away.
When he died?
Lordship, my apology, Your Lordship.
Then the writ has abated.
Lordship, we may be allowed to file substitution, Your Lordship.
You have filed.
No, Your Lordship. I seek leave of this honorable court, Your Lordship, to
No
file
leave
substitution.
is required. You have to file it.
Lordship, may grant me 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship, to file substitution.
Time is not given by the court. You have to file, and if it is within time, all right. Otherwise, you have to seek condonation of delay, setting aside abatement, all these things.
Hold on, Your Lordship.
It is submitted on behalf of the writ petitioner in WPC 260/2016, Sri Dhiren Chandra Roy versus State of Meghalaya, that the writ petitioner has died. Full stop. No application for substitution has been made so far. Next, both the writ petitions are adjourned till 22nd April to enable advocate on record for the deceased writ petitioner to take appropriate steps in the matter. All right?
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Number 3.
Your Lordship, Mr. K. is the leading counsel in this matter, Your Lordship. I'm praying that this matter may come.
What is this matter about?
This is about knockmanship, my lord.
Huh?
Knockmanship is about the honor of an arking, my lord. Who will lead the arking?
So the mother has expired, my lord, and the daughter was substituted. In her position, my lord, she has succeeded the Akim. They have an objection. There was an order of this honorable court, my lord, by which, my lord, they were supposed to show their bona fide by showing their blood relationship why they have an objection. But that affidavit has never come in record, my lord. They have never filed that affidavit.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship may peruse the order of 23rd August 2019. I appear for the respondent 4, 5, and 6. 23rd August 2019.
Who is respondent number 5?
Lordship, I appear for 4, 5, and 6.
Your name is S. De.
As DEB, Deb, Lordship.
S.
DEB, Deb. That was not recorded in the. We are
As they, my lord.
Recorded as De. D-E-Y.
I am they, my lord.
that was missed out at the time of.
You are for the petitioner.
No, I am for the respondent, my lord.
Your Lordship, and for the petitioner, Your Lordship.
I am for the respondent 1, 2, and 3, my lord.
What is the meaning of this? Is the affidavit in opposition filed on behalf of respondent number 5 and 6?
If I may
That
just-
is you.
Lordship, if I may just explain, this
The
Nokmaship.
first standby of the petitioner
Lordship.
to challenge the nokmaship of respondent numbers
5 and 6 has been laid.
has been laid.
Lordship. If I may just explain what has happened. According to this Nokmaship, Lordship, is basically a customary head of Garo Hills. Now, it is the law of the Garo customary law that if a person has to challenge the Nokmaship is like a head of a particular area in Garo Hills. So if a person has to challenge that Nokmaship, respondent 5 and 6 have been appointed as the Nokma of a particular Aking. Now the law is that if a person has to challenge, he has to have a direct blood relation with the last recorded Nokma. So an affidavit, we have filed the affidavit, Lordship, questioning the locus of the petitioner to challenge our appointment as Nokma because they have no blood relation with the Nokma family. They are outsiders. So this order was passed, granting them time to controvert the same. In my humble submission, no rejoinder has been filed till date, Lordship, nor any other.
Your Lordship, we are the Maharis of the clan, Your Lordship. That is the uncles and aunts of the clan, Your Lordship. Whatever decision is to be taken, the confidence of the Chras and the Chachis
Why
are to
haven't
be
you filed
taken.
the affidavit?
Lordship, we have never.
Where is the affidavit?
Your Lordship, we have not filed any
You have
affidavit.
nothing to establish any relationship.
Your Lordship, actually what happened in this matter, respondents 6 and 7, they were the Nokmas of the Akhil land, Your Lordship. Their names were recorded in the year 1997. However, Your Lordship, in the year 2007,
You are continuing as Nokba.
Not space.
Continuing.
Not
There is no stay.
No. Earlier it was my parents. They have given it to me. That is how the succession is devolving as per the customary law. I am till date the Nokma Lordship.
Please take down. As a last chance, time to file an affidavit to controvert the assertion of the respondent numbers 5 and 6 that the petitioner has no blood relationship with the Nokma. In terms of the order dated 23rd August 2019, is peremptorily extended till 4th April list this writ application before the appropriate bench on 8th April as per orders. That's all.
highly obliged.
Number 4.
Yes,
My Lord, I humbly pray the matter be adjourned for 2 weeks, my Lord. The conducting counsel, Mr. Philemon Mumbri, is on sanction leave, my Lord.
yes, Ms. Bhattacharya.
It's okay, Lordship. No objection.
By consent of learned counsel for the parties. Usual order. 22nd April.
Deeply obliged, my Lord.
Number 5.
Yes.
Happily, Lordship. My Lord, the petitioner is claiming promotion from the date when the juniors has been promoted, my Lord.
You are ready with the matter?
My Lord, partially.
Yes.
Partially ready, my Lord.
Sir. What is the issue involved? No
My Lord,
matter.
issue involved is the denial of promotion to the petitioner to the rank of second in command
Second in command of?
of the BSF paramilitary forces, my Lord.
My Lord, short issue here, my Lord. He went on deputation as ADC to the governor of Meghalaya, my Lord, for a duration of 3 or 4 years, my Lord. And
5 years.
and during that period, he was required to undergo some training in BSF, my Lord, for the next promotion. But because he was on deputation as aide-de-camp to the Honorable Governor of Meghalaya, my Lord, he could not complete the training. When he repatriated to the department, my Lord, he underwent training and then he was given promotion, my Lord.
By that time, his juniors had got promotion.
Promoted.
By that time, his juniors got promotion, my Lord.
How many posts were there? Promotional posts?
My Lord, 5.
That
He
is
got promotion to one of those 5 posts later.
My Lord, here the number of posts, my Lord, is not on, my Lord. How many posts is there?
But you already got promotion later.
My lord, I got promotion in November 2017, my lord. Whereas the juniors has been promoted in the month October 21st October 2016, my lord.
Same post.
Same.
Simple.
So what relief can you get if you win?
My lord, along with the seniority, my lord, seniority will be
With retrospective effect.
my lord.
That is what you want.
My.
But the promotional rules say that no retrospective effect to promotion. Unless there is some malafide involved in the selection process.
My lord, that's right, my lord, DPC,
There is no malafide. You went on deputation, you didn't have the eligibility.
my lord. Due to exigencies of service, they are documented, my lord, due to exigencies of service, I could not complete that course, my lord.
Not exigency of service. He voluntarily went to enjoy that post, my lord.
Should I make it part order to the regular bench hear the matter? It will take 15 minutes only.
My lord, as your lordship wishes, my lord,
Let Mr. Deputy Solicitor General.
let the regular bench.
My lord, I am fine, my lord. Either.
My lord,
If your lordship takes up, I'll prepare a brief note, my lord. If it's taken up any other day, my lord. Or if you, as your lordship please.
Are you prepared to establish the case of malafide? Otherwise, there is no retrospect. Because you see, selection involves not only seniority, but a lot of weightage and merits also.
my.
So if you have not undergone the training, then it's a fit ground to defer promotion till you undergo the training.
My lord, there is also, my lord, there is also a provision that for relaxation of the, and the similarly situated person has been, I have annexed the copy of the Delhi High Court judgment, my lord, which has not been challenged by the respondent. He has got the promotion, my lord.
All right. This writ application was heard to some extent, but for paucity of time, hearing could not be concluded. List this writ petition before this bench on the next available day.
Well,
We'll finish the matter.
deep.
Yes.
Number 6.
Please, lordship. Lordship, this is a petition for grant of disability pension, lordship. Under civil service extraordinary pension rules, lordship. Lordship, the brief of the matter is that the petitioner, lordship, herein had joined the Assam Rifles as a rifleman female, lordship, in the year 2015, lordship. And she was sent for training. And in the year 2016, lordship, that's after 1 year, while undergoing training, she suffered an injury, lordship. And she could not continue the training, and she went to the hospital, Assam Rifle Hospital, and she was assessed there. And she was referred to military hospital, lordship. And there she was found that in the case of a technical term that is used, lordship, is old healed arthritis disease with coxa magnus, LT hip, lordship.
What is the relief you are asking for?
Lordship, what has happened, lordship, here is that in while granting of disability pension, lordship, the quantum of percentage of the disability has to be quantified, lordship. But here, in the discharge order, lordship, in the medical report, no percentage has been granted, lordship. My prayer, lordship, is if lordship could
No, for disability, she was unable to continue service.
that is what is written in the discharge notice, lordship. Lordship, if I may, lordship, if I may take you to the discharge certificate in medical, lordship, discharge is annexes page number 25, lordship, annexes 16, annexes 6, lordship, page number 25. Lordship is good, Lordship.
Yes.
May I read, Lordship?
I've read it.
Lordship, yeah. This is Lordship, and Lordship, what I want to bring my attention to, Lordship, is that once he was referred to RIMS Infar, Lordship, for getting the medical opinion of the expert there, Lordship, which is Annex 8, page number 23, Lordship, as Annexer 5. That is of importance, Lordship, because here the expert has refuted the claims of the Assam Rifle Hospital, Lordship. If I may read, Lordship, after careful examination of the case was diagnosed to be that of Koksa Bangna. On the left side, patient is completely physically fit for active service, except sometimes for long running, Lordship. Now, in the medical report which they annexed, Lordship, counter. I'll take, Lordship, to the counter affidavit filed by the Union, Lordship. Page number 16, Lordship, of the counter affidavit. Lordship, has it, Lordship?
Yes.
Page number 16, Lordship. Below the box, Lordship, this 25 years old female recruit, a case of old heel Perthes disease with Koksa Mangla LT hip became symptomatic with pain, LT hip following a fall.
Page 16.
16, Lordship, of counter affidavit filed with the Union, Lordship. Here they clearly mentioned that the injury occurred during the fall during training, Lordship. Here in the page 19, Lordship, same counter affidavit. Page number 19, Lordship.
Yes.
Serial number 1. There are some questions, Lordship. The first is, does the disabilities exist before entering the service? And their answer is no, Lordship. They themselves have said that is the injury was not existent before joining the service. In the subsequent page, Lordship, page number 20, if Lordship would
Where
get
is
from
the order 8 November 2021?
in the read petition, Lordship.
You have been denied pension.
Yes, Lordship.
Where is that letter?
Page number is 8 November, Lordship. This is page number 44, Lordship, Annexer 14 of the read petition.
You were given a hearing before this order was passed.
Lordship, we had filed an appeal, Lordship, after this order
To be,
before, Lordship, but they did not dispose of our appeal. Then we approached Manipur High Court, Lordship. Manipur High Court directed the respondent to dispose of our appeal, Lordship, and which they have disposed of, Lordship. But they have rejected our claims for pension, my claim for pension, Lordship.
on what ground?
That the injury existed before joining the service.
What did Manipur High Court do?
Dispose of the appeal file.
Yes?
To dispose of the statutory appeal, Lordship, filed before the Assam Appeal Authorities. And they have disposed of subsequent to the order of the High Court, Lordship, but they have rejected my case for pension,
Where is that
Lordship.
order?
Yes. Lordship, would kindly come to page number 34, Lordship. This is a speaking order, Lordship. The relevant portion would be at page number 36, Lordship, last paragraph.
34.
34, the relevant portion will be at the page 36, Lordship.
Very difficult, it's very elaborately discussed, the facts. Childhood disease, this and that.
Lordship, but
How will you get around it?
Lordship,
It is not something we develop during service.
Lordship, in their own medical report, Lordship, they have mentioned, their own report, Lordship, that this injury did not exist before joining the service, Lordship.
Yes, that is a disqualification. It should occur during service.
This injury was non-existent before joining the service. In their own medical report, they mentioned that, Lordship.
Where?
Lordship, I had taken, that was page 16 of counter affidavit, Lordship. Page 16 of counter affidavit filed by the Union, Lordship. Lordship, please, I apologize, Lordship, page number 19. Serial number 1, Lordship. It's clearly mentioned, does the disabilities exist before entering service? The answer is no, Lordship, in their own medical report.
Where?
Page number, Lordship, what page number 19, Lordship, of counter filed by the Union, Lordship. Serial number 1, is numbered 1. The question is, does the disabilities exist before entering service? And the medical expert has mentioned, no, Lordship.
All right.
And even at the time of recruitment also, I was medically...
Deputy Solicitor General, you are ready in the matter?
As a Lordship, please, I can...
The medical report is against the finding of the statutory body.
That's not...
Medical code.
But the same report, my lord, what my friend is referring to, page 19, my lord. This has to be read in whole, in the entirety, my lord. Page 19 of my affidavit.
But it's a big no.
But my friend is only referred to serial number 1, my lord. Serial number 2 also, my lord, so kindly see. In respect of each disability, the medical board on the evidence before it will express its views as to whether it is attributable to service during peace or under field service conditions. No. Again, my lord. It has been aggravated thereby and remains so. No. Is it connected with service? No. Now, my lord, on the next page, my lord, at page 20, my lord. It's serial number 4, my lord. At page 28, serial number 4, there's a table given, my lord. Disability as numbered in question is part 2. Old, healed, pulse, disease with coxa, magna, LT, hip, percentage of disablement nil, probable duration of this degree of disablement. It's a lifelong, my lord. Page 20. That's serial number 4, my lord. It's a lifelong disease, my lord.
Page 20, where is serial number 4?
There's a
Page D.
page 20 of my affidavit, my lord. Lordship has the affidavit, my lord.
Yes, which is a opinion of the medical board.
Yes, my lord. At page 20, it's serial number 4, my lord. There's a table given, my lord.
The document which you are showing, does the disability exist before entering service? No. That document.
That document, my lord, on the next page, my lord. Serial number 4, my lord.
This is the percentage of disability.
No, my lord, what it says, kindly see, my lord. The table, my lord. Disability as numbered in the question as part 2, old, healed, pulse, disease with coxa magna, so and so, percentage disablement nil, probable duration of this degree of disablement, lifelong, my lord.
That is all right, but if it occurs during service, well and good. Before, disqualified. If it is, they are saying it did not occur before.
Or sir. My lord, they're saying it is an old
When
child.
you go into it, you get properly ready all of in the matter.
Right.
The same order. We have partially heard the matter and list on the next available day.
My lord. Oh, welcome, sir.
Number 7.
My lord, number 7, I'm praying for some, because I have some difficulty in appearing in this matter, my lord. We have to make some alternative arrangement.
Sorry?
In this item number 7, my lord, at some point of time I appeared for the petitioners, my lord, some of the petitioners. I'm requesting for some accommodation today, my lord. We'll make some alternative arrangement. For 2 weeks or 3 weeks time, I can live. But it may go to regular bench also.
On the ground of personal difficulty of the Deputy Solicitor General, briefed to appear for the Union of India in this writ. He is given leave to retire from the matter. All right?
My lord, we'll make some alternative arrangement.
Leave is given to retire from the matter. You are given leave to retire from the matter. List this application, list this writ petition on 22nd April before the appropriate bench. Post up in the meantime, the Union of India may engage another counsel.
Okay.